Hey guys, Jay here. So I have finished my last 2 ascendancy point in the Gemling Legionnaire character here, and I want to talk a little bit about it. So I am taking this node here, Thaumaturgical Infusion. So it gives me a bunch of maximum resistances. There's two things that I think I should share here. One is fire resistant or maximum fire resistant is probably the most important one right now. Why? Because the most amount of first of all, annoying things in like end game, and then also a lot of bosses damage, heavy hits or explosion. That is basically a lot of dangerous thing in the game right now is a fire damage. Compared to cold and compared to lightning, fire is way more important, and so try to get as much maximum fire resistances as possible is probably going to be the best thing. And as you can see here, I have a lot of red support skill gem in my current setup because I want to get my support skill gem here to boost the maximum fire resistance. Right now I have 83%. This is a very respectable amount. If I really want to, I can have additional like maximum fire resistance from jewels and stuff like that to push it all the way to 90%, which is going to make the character much tankier, and I probably can do that. I do have a couple of like nice jewels with 2% maximum fire res on my other character. I can just put it here, 3 more, and then a little bit more support gem can just give me 90%. But anyway, I think I should share a couple of tricks. Maybe you already know this, maybe you have not. Well, I will still share it anyway. First of all, there are a couple of items in the game or item setup in the game that can give you potentially on the offhand slot, because this build doesn't use the offhand for anything, so you can use this for basically gaining more support gem. And right here I have Dust Visual Arson Staff. This is an item with 2 skill built in, so Firebolt and Ember Fusillade. On the current level of my character, I am level 85, and I am having 4 additional support gem slot for each of those skill. If I reach level 90, these will be 6 slot. So by default, you don't need to spend like jewel orbs or anything to put it. If you reach the level threshold, it will just automatically add it more slot for you. So this is an example. You can have the Earthbound Lightning Staff, basically the same. It gives you a base lightning ability from the staff, and then the spark because it has trigger spark on kill or something like that. And then you can also use a wand and a scepter. That also works. You can use a scepter or one in one hand, and then another one is the shield. There's a shield right now that gives you a ability that is cast on block from Svalin. You can put that as well, but I do believe that is not optional. If you like, by the way, I am having the crap on my back, so I don't care about the MTX on my back. But if you like the shield, the Svalin shield, it actually looks pretty cool on your back. If you want that, you can just put it on offhand, and so it will always carry it right here. And maybe you can use a wand, a scepter. I prefer a wand, or even like a mace. It gives you the mace strike, which is a auto attack ability, which you can put support gem in it as well. So those are the things that you can do. And other than that, because as you can see in the skill here, the ability, I don't need to use a lot, if any of them. So I don't really use any, right? I just have a Tempest Flurry. This is also Tempest Flurry, and Charge Staff, and Tempest Bell, Tempest Bell. So I only use a limited amount of skill slot, so all the other one I would just try to snipe for the cheapest deal to get 4 or maybe even 5 additional support gems. For example, this one right here, some guy, I just search for 5 support gem minimum on the market. Some guy selling this for 30x. I think it is an extremely good deal for me, so I took it, 30x. And other than that, the Seismic Cry, I would recommend you to get one War Cry, by the way, because you have a lot of red support gem that is specifically just for War Cry. And then a bunch of like slam or melee mace skill. It is very easy to get a lot of the red support gem into them. So I am having Hammer of God here. I don't even need to be able to use it. Vaulting Impact is also a good skill. It is a leap slam kind of ability, so you can have like Stomping Ground here. It's very good. It support ability that travel, as you can see here. So Leaf Slam and Vaulting Impact, just search for it. For, in this case, I am going for a budget, so I search for 4 skill slot. If you buy it, probably it's like 5 to 10 exalt something, so it's relatively cheap. Tremor for a slam ability, I can put it here. Brutality, you know, a bunch of just simply red support gem, I can just put them all in here. And sadly, Overwhelming Presence and Combat Frenzy right now, we don't really have any option. Unless you have like more spirit, so you can put like Vitality in here. The Herbalism is also a red support gem, but it actually just costs additional spirit. So yeah, not really an option. Right now, Cannibalism and Profusion is probably the only thing that we can put it here. If I have like 6 more spirit, I will put Clarity or Precision in here. So anyway, try to balance out your number of gems as well. So as you can see here, this 4 is 1 exalt. I'm not 4 is 1 maximum fire rest. Another 4, 4. So just count here, 4 red, and then 3 red here with 1 here is 4, and then the rest of it is also 4. So just get 4. That is the threshold. For blue one, I am having 8 total, if you count here, and for green one, I am also having 8 total. Yeah, total of 8. So I have 2 additional maximum lightning and 2 additional cold resistant. Any extra that did not reach 4 support gem of that color is not going to give you anything, so try to balance it out with the rest of the socket that you don't actually use, because, you know, a lot of socket can be utilized that way. Another thing I want to mention, that is probably the final thing in this video, is when you click on the support gem, it will open this interface. Obviously, everybody knows that. Well, not everybody knows that if you untick the show recommendation gem, it just show you all the support gem that you can put into the current one. For example, some of the very unobvious one, for example, here you can see this one is Firebolt. It is a fire spell. It doesn't have any physical, but you can put heft on it. It is a physical support gem that is a physical attack, actually. For some reason, it just, you know, I know it's actually not physical attack. It can support spell, but it is a physical thing. So normally we don't think that it can support Firebolt. So if you untick this one, it will just allow you to know what can be supported to the actual skill. You don't need it to be like beneficial for the actual skill. You just need it to be there. So this is a helpful thing. So there's a lot of options we can go for here. So yeah, don't worry about it. Just pick whatever. And yeah, overall, that is everything I want to share in this video. Just a little like tip for setting up the final part of the Gemling Legionnaire. More for this character, I would just probably upgrade these to 4-lings, the main ability to 4-lings, and then eventually to 5-ling or 6-ling, if you mind. Okay, I need to actually get this one out. Hypothermia. This is mispriced, by the way. This one. Where is it? Yeah, this one is very, very mispriced. I would just put it here for now, and then I repriced it later. So is there anything else I want to share in this video for the setup? Okay, so I have actually made a couple of changes in the written guide, and mostly, you know, a random guy told me that I should take this, and yes, I should take this. And so yeah, ailment threshold per dexterity, this is extremely strong. This, along with the fact that I took the 30% increased threshold for elemental ailments, pretty much I don't need to worry about taking like elemental ailments anywhere in maps. I feel amazingly nice from dealing with like chill, freeze, frozen, literally anything, ignite even. Burning ground will still affect me because those bypass the threshold, just like flame wall, but you know, this feels very good. So you can use your charm for like stun or any other thing really. For some reason, I don't have any gold charm. If I have the golden charm, I would put it here because I actually don't think I need to worry about being stunned that much anyway. So yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this build, and if you like it, if you like this video, please consider to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That is the best way that you can support me, and I thank you very much for it. And yeah, the written guide, I will leave the link in the description. This is obviously my version. It is a very budget setup, hybrid mana and life. So it is weird. I know it's not optimal in the sense that if you have more money, you can put more into it. You can go like CI and stuff to not worry about chaos damage. But I don't really like CI that much, in my opinion. And probably it will be nerfed. So if we are going live, if we are going like just slightly on mana to take some of the damage, I don't think it is going to be nerfed here anywhere. So overall, I think it's going to be a very good setup. It is going to be more nerf resistance compared to like most other setup, because a lot of people, actually everybody, should like abuse the broken stuff. I just want to go the like hipster way in Ascent. So yeah, here is my current setup. Again, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. It's enough rambling, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.